Hey, my young believers, it's 2024. This is my first encouragement for the year, and as whatever you plan to do for this year, let it not be something that you plan every year, because it's a lifestyle that produces some of the goals that we make in life. Is a lifestyle that produces it. It's a certain mindset. The Bible, whoever came up with the basic instruction before leaving earth for the Bible, like an acronym, basic instruction before leaving earth, had a revelation. They had a revelation because it says it correctly. And today I just want to bring before you, remember, young believers, when you come into knowing Christ, there is two kingdoms, the kingdom of light and the kingdom of darkness. The kingdom of light and the kingdom of darkness. In Proverbs 3, 5 and 6, it says to lean not unto your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. So if you drill back, remember, this earth is bigger than you. Life is bigger than you. So if you only seeing it in your world, in your understanding, you may be operating from a very carnal place. And when I say carnal, from a fleshly mindset, like the way you got taught when you went to school, math, science, English. Those are good because you need to understand how to function in the world. But when it comes to spiritual business now, spiritual function, there is, if I'm going to a bank, there is a process and there are policies and procedures in place for operating when I'm in that bank, right? So it's the same thing when you come in to know Christ or any religion you think you could be a part of. There are process, there are procedures, policy, we call them doctrine, the belief system that they are governed by. So what could cause you to follow and stop? Sometimes it could be the man you're following, or two, how much you know about the doctrine. Some people attend church and they don't look at the doctrine of the church, but the doctrine kind of stems from a root. Of course, we know a house divided against itself cannot stand. And so this is what the enemy is doing. He's trying to divide the kingdom, and he's using so many levels and so many type of doctrine to do so. So understand doctrine, understand those type of things when you're getting into a church or knowing how to follow. But more so, if I never tell you anything else, take the time to develop and understand the personality of the Holy Spirit, because whatever you're going to do in this faith journey, you need the Holy Spirit to guide you. You need it. You cannot do it without Christ. The Holy Spirit is the voice of Christ here on earth still. Our consciousness is very still alive. Don't kill it. Pay attention. Take the time to read the basic instruction before leaving earth. It will do a great deal to you. It will give you great foundation. It will help you to develop your discernment of spirit, because it will teach you the cunning ways of the enemy and how he will try to come at us, and how he will use every tactic and strategy, even what we know, as you see he did with Eve in the beginning in Genesis. He will use what we know. So you have to get to a place where you know yourself, know the God that you're serving. I hope that God is no other than Jehovah, Yahweh, Jesus Christ. The only way through him is through Jesus Christ. That's why he came and he died. He was the ultimate sacrifice. So if you're serving any other God outside of that, we have to examine, because you just may be serving in the kingdom of darkness. And I know there are many faith-based religion out here, but not all of them is set up the same. Get to know Christ's personality, and that's through his Holy Spirit. Get to know his voice, and that's through his word. And he will direct your path, okay? Be encouraged. Peace out.